Hey guys, quick video today. I just wanted to go over maybe like 10 cards that I just recently got. Thought it'd be helpful to those who grade as well as myself to go over and see exactly the process and what it looks like. Here, I'll just get this in frame. Boom, 3 corners. So obviously have the cards, have the soft sleeves, penny sleeves, semi-rigids, and I have a microfiber. This is only used for certain applications. Usually if you have a card that has a lot of holographic on it or has some type of texture, any type of cards in general, you don't want to accidentally scratch the surface because that'll very much hurt the grade. So I'll go through this real quick. Like I said, I have like 8 cards. I'll just go through my process. So I have, all these are Jap, well, no, there's some English, but some of them I'm not going to grade. I'm going to grade as, or I'm going to have as singles on my website. So first, I first wash my hands. I don't want any oil on my hands. So you can use dish soap, or you can just use any type of soap to get the oils off. So first I go over, okay, what does the centering look like? I look at all the 4 corners. Let's see if this is in focus. I go through all the 4 corners. Let me just focus it. There we go. 4 corners. See if this side is a little bit smaller than this side, but it's still within that 60-40 that PSA likes. I then go over the surface. I'll do this for you too. So I go over and just slowly go through the surface, see if there's any type of issues with the surface. This is, kind of a brand new card, and so there shouldn't be any surface issues. Now this is, for Japanese cards, this is where the trial comes into play, and if it is played or just lightly played or near mint, you will tell it by the back, mainly due to the fact that it's very easy to get whitening on these corners. If it is an older Japanese card or even newer ones, you can see chips that have been played. But again, this one came out in 2021, so it shouldn't have any of that, and lucky enough it does not. So let's see if yeah, so pretty much this is a good card. The only thing I see, there's like a little bit of sparkle right there. I don't know if you can even see it, but that's the only concern with this card, and so I'll deem this as gradable. And I slowly, sorry if my hands are shaking and such, slowly put it in a sleeve. And then I take it, and again, this process you do not need to rush. Some people rush through it and everything, but you just want to like lightly drop it in there, and then just don't force it, but slowly push it back all the way. And that is a semi-rigid, that is going to PSA. So I'll have that in my pile right here. There you go, my 4 corners. I'll reposition. Okay, next, Duraludon V. Some of these cards, I got all these cards for $680, and you're like, oh wow, for 8 cards, that's a lot. Well, there's a card in here that's worth like 400 plus. So Duraludon V, this card I'm not going to grade, mainly due to the fact that it is English, first of all, so nothing's guaranteed, but I'll still look at it just for the sake of this video. This is an alternate art. Alternate arts sell pretty well because they're alternate arts, and everyone has a favorite Pokemon. Again, I'll refocus. Everyone has a favorite Pokemon, so this is a great card, but the thing that is mainly why I'm not grading this is the off-centeredness. Not only you have left to right, which is off-centered, but top to bottom. It's heavy and thicker on the top than it is on the bottom, as you see there. Going on the back looks decent. It looks good. Yeah, it's the only issue this card has is that it is off-centered. And this probably will sell well on eBay, but it's just not worth it. This card raw, I think it's like $30, and in a PSA, I mean, it may be worth it to grade. I'm definitely going to get a PSA 9 at maximum. Duraludon V Alt. PSA 9 listing, yeah. PSA 9 is like $30. So there's a little bit of cost basis, but even at $30, I mean, you're grading it for 15, and then eBay fees are going to be like $15. So, or sorry, like for a $30 card, it's going to be like $3, $4. So you're looking at a profit margin around $9. And some people that's good, but I'd rather just sell this singular card for $30, because that's what they sell for TCG Player. So if someone buys this for $30, there you go. It's a way better profit margin for me. So I'm just going to put it in a penny sleeve and then put it in a hard case. And that was, I pretty much got this card for free. Buying all these, I got this card for free, so why not take advantage of that? So put that in my non-graded pile, and then I'll go to the Moltres V. This card is awesome. Blaring issue, but it's still grade worthy, I would say. So, as you could tell immediately, and as I could tell immediately, it is thicker on the right side. I don't know if you guys can see that. On the right side than it is on the left. I don't know how to hold these cards so that you can clearly see that. But yeah, it is clearly off-centered, but it's not crazy off-centered. This card is amazing. Looking at the surface looks great. Look at that, man. I love this. This is one, I've never held this in person. This, especially, I mean, English or Japanese. This card is awesome. I love it. Going to the back, okay. I don't know if you guys can pick this up. You probably can't, but on the very top here, see if I can move it closer. On the very top here, there's like a white, like right where my fingernail is, there's a white dot. You can kind of see that. You know, some people are like, oh, that's nothing, but it is something. I mean, it is an error. There's a surface mark right there. You can kind of see it right there on below the Pokeball. I can probably just wipe that off. No, okay, yeah, it was just something on the card, and there's something right there too. There we go, wipe that off. So sometimes if there is a surface kind of issue where it's just grime or something on the card, what I usually do is I make sure this is a clean towel or a clean microfiber, and I actually breathe out on the card so it gets a little bit of damp, and then I get rid of the stuff. So kind of do that. And just gently, very, very gently. And this is just to get any of the dust or anything that accumulated on the card. Again, just blow it out. Hot air, so it actually is humid. So the card is a little bit damp. But this card, I would say, is still grade worthy. It still could get a PSA 10. Definitely could. Raw, this is about $120. PSA 10 is, I think it's upward of 300 to 400. I think low list was 400. PSA 10 Moltres V Alt Art. You're looking at PSA 10 $300. $300 low list right now. So if this gets a 9, it'll go from $300 to probably $150 if I'm guessing. $165. Yep. Low list is $165. So still there's profit to be made. I bought this for $80, something like that. I bought it. I did buy it for like $120. But this is just a cool card. If I don't sell it, it'll just go on my PC. So, oh boy, I didn't have some stuff ready. What am I doing? And you guys are out of focus. I'll fix that in a second. I hope this video is not like 12 minutes because it's a super simple concept. But you know, I talk forever, so I don't know. Some people like to see how other people pre-grade, I guess. This is pre-grading, and this is my process. Some people don't like, wiping off the cards because there's could be a problem with, causing damage. But if you're just careful, there will be no damage to be caused. Okay, so Charizard V-Star. I'll go through these a little bit faster. Charizard V-Star, I love this card. It's Charizard, obviously, but I'm not a huge fan of Charizard. I showed off the Japanese version of this on my channel, as in a little short. But I just think it's sweet looking. This card is sweet looking. The Japanese, man, it's so cooler. It's honestly You know, I could just be a shill for Japanese, but the texture and everything is just so much cooler and just looks like glass. Honestly, the card looks like glass, and you still see texture in it, but it's just so small that it looks so good. This looked like a good copy. You look at this. You see this right here? You see that like grime or something? It's like little dots of stuff. You maybe not even see it, but I definitely see it. And so what I do, literally again, if it's just something like dust, you can just wipe it off like that. Oh yeah, there's a red mark thing right there. Oh no, is that a printing error? Oh, poop. I think I got a printing error. Oh no. Oh, that stinks. I don't know what PSA probably shows that as damage. Here, let me take a pen as right there. I don't know if you can see that, but right there is a printing defect. It's red, and ouch. So that sucks. I don't know if this would fall under a PSA 9 now, but the centering looks fantastic, especially for English. The only defect I see is that red. Oh man, that stinks. This definitely could still be a PSA 10, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a wait and find out, pretty much. And just for precaution, I'm just gonna wipe the. Oh, bruh. Why'd I do that? I just dropped the card. I fumbled the bag. Cool. Automatically PSA 6. No, I'm just kidding. So just very, very lightly, I just brush off the sides. And there you go. So, please give me a sleeve, bruh. So, in a PSA, just raw, this card, it cost me, I think, like $60, which is fantastic for this. Some guy was selling it at 75% TCG prices, and I'm like, heck yeah. I did a whole post. I don't know if any of you know what E4 is. Probably some people who follow me know it, because I am very much in the community on E4. I posted a post all about, this is from Brilliant Stars, when it first came out, when it first dropped. Oh boy. When it first dropped, this card was selling for I can literally go to the post, but it was about $300. I don't want to waste any more time. $300. Now they sell for $60. That's just a homage to do not buy pre-release prices, or you will be screwed. In a PSA 10, that probably goes for PSA 10, Shiny Star V, not Shiny Star. PSA 10, Rainbow Rare, Charizard V-Star. PSA 10 goes for $325 is low list. So, oh, that's the Japanese version. English is $375, so it is a little bit more pricey in English, and I think that's a good bet to do that. So, literally, if this card comes back at 10, and this card comes back in the 10, it pretty much pays for the entire submission, and you'll understand why I spent so much money on this in a second. So this is just a cool card. I've had this in English before, not in Japanese. This is, oh man, this is so cool. Oh, freaking English sucks. Sorry, I'm just a shill for Japanese. Look at that. I mean, that's just freaking cool. I think the English version looks so cheap, versus this looks just so high quality. Look at those eyes. So high quality. Again, I wish this video was 10 minutes, but I just can't go through this and just be like, yeah, whatever. I really want to take my time. This is awesome. Okay, so let's look at this card. Has a little bit of dust up here. I'm going to wipe that off. Perfect. Possibly PSA 10. PSA 10 maybe for, I think it's $75. Something like that. Bought this for literally like $10. Lit stonks. I'm just going to wipe it off. Just a basic wipe off since this card didn't have a lot of grime on it. Just a basic wipe off. You just want to make sure you're doing this clamp method where you're going over the card, clamping down and pulling down. Clamping down, pulling down. Be very, very careful on possibly causing damage on this type of thing. So it's gone. The dust is gone. Get a penny sleeve and put it in the penny sleeve. So I found this deal on Facebook. I wish I wasn't on Facebook, but I just find so many gosh darn good deals. I know I said gosh darn. So many good deals that I'm like, why not? Oh, I do see a little bit of this is off-centered left to right, just a little bit, but it's still within the 60-40. If this was CGC, this would be a CGC 9 centering. Lol. Oh man. Okay. You have this wonderful. These are all obviously trainers. I'm not a definitely not a waifu collector. I'm a this collector though. I'm definitely a Grookey collector. Lit. This person knew who I was and he gave me a Grookey. Lit. Okay. Look at this. Look at this card. This is for those who don't know. This is from Tag Team All Stars. And again, I just love the Japanese stuff. It is fantastic. All right, I see this card has a little bit of grime. On the back, it's good. It just has grime, as in dust. It's pretty much dust and not grime. But I pretty much treat it the same way, where I take the card, reposition, I breathe hot air on it via my mouth, and I just blow on it. There you go. Some people may find this, kind of content entertaining. I sometimes when I come across this type of content, I just put it on the background and just casually listen to it. There you go. That's all I need to do. Dust is gone and into the plastic forever until some crazy guy may break you out and put you in a binder. But your new home is plastic. Congratulations. Oh boy. Again, you don't want to freaking force these cards into the semi-rigids. You just want to be very, very careful. Boom. Okay. This is the last card is the best card. I'll save that right there. Oh, I need to get to it right there. This is Karen's freak. Karen's not demeanor. Karen's. It's a Karen card. Oh, freak, dude! Come on, get out of there. This is just a regular secret rare. And again, all these are Japanese. The Japanese does it better. And that's what I specialize in. I specialize in Japanese and specifically Japanese promos. Love me some nice promos. This one is not a promo. The only promo I had was the honey one. That was the second card. That was a promo that when you bought, I'm pretty sure, when you bought Fearless Fighter or what are the ones with Rapid Strike and Single Strike? This is a Single Strike as well. You can tell by the red border. This is off center, left to right, for those who can tell. Again, wipe it off. Some people may seem like this is a waste of time, but this type of stuff pays dividends. I mean, when you get back a bunch of PSA 9s and wonder what went wrong, just look at this video, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I was a dummy. I didn't spend the extra 2 minutes to check over my cards." And you won't do the you won't accidentally send off a whole bunch of PSA 5s that have binder indents. PSA 6s probably. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, last card. Let me just refocus. This is from Tag Team All Stars, a Japanese set that came out 2018, got reprinted in 2019, went from $50 to now over $300. It is the most demanded card from that set, as well as it is over 1,000. I think it's $1,500 in PSA 10. It is. Oh, the Sightseer. It's the Sightseer card. Again, I don't know what's wrong with people with waifus and such. Maybe they just don't get any girl action. I don't know. But they like to collect these cards. And this is in a crappy top loader. Almost a $1,200 card and a crappy top loader. So I'm going to pinch it. Go in here. Be real careful. I spent, what was it, $450 for this card, which I think is a steal, depending or showing on what condition it is in. This is in okay. I gotta look it over. There's only so much pictures can show. Okay. So That's not good. So there is, let's see, there's an indent right there. That definitely could make it a PSA 6. Oh, that's unfortunate. I talked to the guy. He said there was no indents or anything. Poop. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That stuff's gonna happen. Maybe they will overlook it in PSA, but that's really unfortunate. Poop. Okay. Well, I'm going to contact that guy and see if we can work something out. But that is definitely a PSA 9. That stinks. So I mean, this card in raw form, it goes for that price, a little bit lower. But yeah, that's just the cause of doing business. Thankfully, it wasn't like an eBay purchase where I don't have any contact with him, but I will. I'll definitely sleeve this up and maybe still try my luck at PSA. That's definitely immediate issue. That's with this card. So when you have those type of indents, it doesn't automatically mean that it's going to be a PSA 6, but more than likely it's going to be not a PSA 10. So I would say maybe it has a 10% chance of 10ing, which that is kind of a disgrace, because if someone does not see that, they probably should lose their job, because that is not a gem mint, a gem version of a mint card. Okay, so that card is still beautiful. I still am happy about this exchange. I'll just get in contact with that dude and see what happens. Maybe it was was it something that got in the sleeve? Because this guy literally, he showed me this, like, type of this damage. I don't know if you can see it, or it's not even damage. It's like a little ding. He showed me that, but he didn't see the huge indent right there. Poop. Okay, well, got to talk to him. So that'll be all for today. I'll sleeve this guy up, and but that is just the cost of doing business. Sometimes, sometimes they don't tell you everything, and you just gotta roll with the punches, But appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.